Hey everyone, I'm M,
And I'm V.
and this time we're talking about fails.
Fail. That thing
Fails.
that we all do.
Yes, especially during Lent.
And outside of it.
Yeah, but Lenten fails. That's a series.
Yeah. But, I think that Lent is maybe intended to be a huge failure. So you would learn from it.
I can already see people who are doing Lent, you know, like soldiers, and being like, "Who's failing Lent?"
Said he as he was led to hell.
Question mark? Question mark? Exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
so
I'm pretty sure that they're going to hell because that would mean that I was in the right. And that makes it worth it. Yeah. So, so uh, actually, my failing land is the way to do it, and not those guys who actually make it because they're going to hell. Like, like
like
I like.
really, you know, um,
Do you even fail land, bro?
I have a face again, which is cool. Last time I kind of didn't.
Let's see until the episode starts. If you won't have a face, if I won't have a face, if both of us won't have a face.
You're right. You're right. This software is it's different. I kind of envy gospel simplicity guy, Austin.
For being so simple.
No, because his video, like his recording software, just works, and I have the same thing.
But I don't.
Не работает.
It must be difficult because I'm the one drawing in the audience because of my star power.
Please, please, next time just be a bit slower so that I can put in all the effects.
Because of my star power. And yet I have the lousiest, the lousiest sound quality. So you're kind of torn, knowing full well that you would do so much better without me, but you can't go on without me. So is that? So you would
Is that a challenge? Is that a Lenten challenge?
Go on without Boyan challenge?
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You wouldn't dare.
You think?
Yeah.
Next
No.
series in Church Mouse Chronicles is without Boyan, but about Boyan.
No.
It's a compilation.
Oh, no. No. The episode starts only with you. Hello, everyone. Today, you will learn why our podcast isn't called Church Mice Chronicles.
Yeah, exactly.
We named it like that, but we are always mice. Why didn't we call it Church Mice Chronicles?
No. Look, to be technically precise, the title would have been The Chronicles of a Church Mouse if there was just one. So this is perfectly fine, 100%. Easy.
No.
Cool.
I mean, it's fine as a name, but
yeah,
one might wonder.
I might wonder, but do be careful what you wish for. Church Mouse Chronicles without Boyan is doable. It would be less fun, but still, maybe if it's about Boyan. I have so many ideas, but
Yeah.
So fails, Lenten fails. Have you had them recently?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Want to go first, or should I?
Mine is rather simple.
Okay, then go first.
Church attendance. More like church not attending.
Yeah.
Church unattendance.
Unattendance.
Yeah.
That's quite a fail. I mean, sorry for.
No, it is quite a fail. I mean, it's supposed to be going up, not non-existent.
I actually skipped church last Sunday because I was sick. And
excuse me, you do not skip church because you're sick. You can't go because you're sick.
No, I could have gone, but I think it wouldn't be good. Um, but that's I don't consider that a fail. In your case, it's definitely a fail.
No, it's absolutely a fail.
But is it like 1, 2? Does it have a quantifier?
Yeah, I mean, it does.
Okay. Okay, but fix it tomorrow. Go to church. We're recording on a Saturday.
Tomorrow?
Yes, there's a divine liturgy on Sundays and during Wednesdays. How do you call it?
Yeah, the gift
English? Sorry?
The liturgy of the gifts.
Is it?
Of the pre-sanctified gifts.
Pre-sanctified gifts. Okay.
But like if you said call it the liturgy of the gifts, it sort of sounds like that you will get a freebie. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Or something.
Exactly. Reminds me of those like liturgy masses for children in the Roman Catholic Church. There's a clown. There's balloons.
Okay, one of my favorite article names that I ever saw was some guy who was like opposing using that as an argument, and he said, "Have you ever attended a clown mass? Me neither."
Yeah, using that like against the Roman Catholic Church in a debate or something. Is that it?
He was sort of like that everybody's talking about these clown masses as they're an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I think you would really have to go out of your way to find, well, a clown mass or something. I don't know.
So, Clubhouse, you heard of it, right? Only works on iPhones.
Only you heard of it, and I met one of our mutual friends, and she said that you won't shut up about it.
First of all, that's ridiculous, because I literally only put it once on a group where she and I are together. So not shutting up about it is quite an overstatement.
Join.
But the point is, so it's like a new social network, audio only, rooms, blah. And I joined this like Balkans group. I still don't get it.
Audio group.
Sorry?
How many people are there in that Balkan group?
There's quite a number of people.
And it's audio only.
Yeah.
Okay. That sort of sounds like hell, but
no. People are like it was okay. I mean, I'm such a newbie, and I don't still understand fully how the thing works. But I joined, and I had a very decent conversation. It lasted more than an hour with a couple of people because I mean the topic was my domain, so it was easy. But then the next day, I join in, and it's like learning Serbian. I mean, learning Serbian, Croatian, whatever you name, it's the same language. And some people who have spent some time on the Balkans, join in and try to rehearse their Serbian or whatever they call it. And it was a very polite conversation, blah, blah, blah. And then in the last part of that entire room, because a room there kind of has a limit, I think, time limit. This guy shows up and everybody's like, hey, this guy's awesome, this guy's awesome. He runs this like psychology group, something spaceship therapy. And he's like, can you present yourself to us? And he starts like this. I'm a psychologist. I live in Belgrade, Serbia. And I help men overcome toxic masculinity and get rid of toxic masculinity. And I'm like...
So wait, does he like, suck out the bite wound and sucks out the toxicity or something?
No, I Googled him. He's a full-fledged LGBT plus exclamation mark, toxic masculinity, white something spaceship, everything.
Pronouns guy.
Everything, yeah, and he has the pronouns. At least it's he, him. I think. or it's he blah blah blah, like whatever. So I kind of feel demotivated to continue in these groups because everybody welcomes this. I censored this obviously in post production, but I just
I know.
I just it is what it is. So I now consider Clubhouse my Lenten fail because I spend time and I still don't get it. It doesn't work for me. But I had worse fails, We had to change the stoves. The stoves stopped working and we have to change them. And we
Well,
did. And we
well,
did.
no need to change it. You just eat your food raw.
Right.
Raw.
Especially during Lent, that's easy.
Of course.
Just eat nuts, Anyway, so the stove stops working. We have this 4 stoves, right? And they've been slowly, gradually just failing.
Mhm.
And it came to a point where you can't really cook anything with any sort of a decent speed, and the food doesn't taste so good after poor cooking, but anyways, my wife wanted us to get a new one, and she insisted us to get like an induction stove, the one that uses like you have to put something with magnetic metal on it.
Okay, I know why she wants that stove.
Why? That's good.
And how do you call that part of the stove where you cook food? There's 4 of those. What's the English word for it?
Ringla.
Yeah, but what's the English word for ringla?
But I think that stove.
Is it though? Isn't that like the whole machine?
No, man, come on.
No, I think there's a word for it.
Stove. A stove.
Burner.
A stove is a device that burns fuel or uses electricity to generate heat inside the top of the apparatus. It's made developments over time. Kitchen stove, wood burning stove.
Google Translate ringla.
Okay. That's a good ringla. Ringla.
Yeah.
There's no translation. I think it might be Turkish.
But still, I would be shocked that there's no actual word for it.
Ringla. Ringla.
Ringla.
It sounds Swedish.
Actually,
Ringla.
By the way, that reminded me. There's Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Of course.
And that guy who voices Fred, they notice that whenever he says treasures, he says it with this weird accent. As somebody commented, it is like he never heard the word treasure being pronounced out loud. And then we need to find the hidden treasure. Treasure.
Yeah, like Benedict Cumberbatch, that actor, he can't pronounce penguin.
Penguin. How does he pronounce it?
Penguin. So there's a video. Google it. But anyways, so because she wants the new kitchen stove, the induction, blah blah blah.
You will have to buy all the pots and pans.
No, actually, the ones we checked and they all work with the new stove as well. I mean, I don't know, but she has been raving about this before, that she would like one, and I've been like snoozing that because I was like, maybe we're gonna get a new apartment, but now that we know we're gonna be here for not the foreseeable future, but at least a couple of more years, I'm like, okay, it's okay, let me go search, and I searched to find like a good one. And I did. Obviously, I found very, very expensive ones, and I found decently priced ones like Bosch. That's a good brand, and I like them. But then we took the measurements, and it turns out none of the ones that I found would work. And taking the measurement, it's not an easy feat. Like you have to pull the oven out. You have to get the thing, remove the thing from the kitchen, that part of the kitchen, and then you have to do the measure. Anyways, I give my wife the measurement, and she finds one in IKEA. I kind of have a problem with IKEA because she wouldn't admit it, but she freaking loves IKEA. Like everything she wants to buy, the first thought she has is like IKEA. And
95% of my new furniture is from IKEA.
Do you know that she just coughed from the other room?
Good.
Wait to be in the video. Good night. Anyways.
But seriously, you shouldn't lock the room when she's when we're recording.
Like, okay, you can go out. So we placed the order, but it's like it's gonna be here in like 5 days or something, and I'm like, cancel the order, let's go buy it immediately, because the thing is not working, we can't cook, or we can, but it sucks. And okay, she cancels the order, we drive to IKEA, pick up a bunch of other things as well. Obviously you can't go to IKEA without buying half of IKEA, and but this time I have to give her some credit. We were fast, because usually we go, specifically to buy something, but then she would, look at the kitchens, look at the rooms, how they made this small area, small space work, and then it was, I consider IKEA kind of a time waste because of that. But we were very quick this time. And we bought the thing, we brought it home. I already agreed with my dad that he's going to come and help, because you have to do the wiring on your own. And I'm like,
no,
I do software. And
I don't burn down apartments.
Yeah. And we, take out the oven, take off the old stove, and we put in the new one, and I put it there, and it seems to me like it won't fit, but my dad is like, it will. It has those like security pins, around it, that's gonna help to hold it together when we push. Finally, let's take care of the electricity. Taking care of the electricity wasn't that easy, because the plans didn't match the outlet, which it happens. But forums, and my dad calling his friend the electrician, who confirmed what Angela, my wife, and I found on the forums, and we get that thing connected, and we confirm it works, and then it won't fit. Turns out she missed the measurement. and we kind of got into a bit of a fight, and I consider that my Lenten fail, because I was very, very
drunk.
no, I was enraged. Like, I was seriously enraged. Like, I was super angry at her. I was super, super angry. The thing was supposed to last for like 30 minutes for me and my father to get it done, and it took us an hour to figure out the electricity, and then it took us the next, I don't know how much, to deal with basically breaking parts of that kitchen element that's holding the stove and the oven, and the job was not done, because the thing that we broke was there for structural integrity, and we had to then later on, a couple of days later, we had to screw in some new parts into it, so that we ensure that the structural integrity will keep holding. To be honest, it was a perfect little test for me, not to get enraged, to cool it off, And it was again one of those situations where I get super like rage plus plus, and I'm watching myself from far away,
Yeah.
doing things and saying things that I hate doing and saying.
Yeah.
You know those moments. I'm like, I see myself, you know,
Yeah.
completely, you know, out of it, and I'm like, I wish I didn't do it like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
she is to be blamed, and you know, there's material there for being angry with her, but it's not Christian and it's not cool.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's I think that's my biggest fail so far during the Lent.
I will share one of my major fails because it's not a Lenten fail, but I find it extremely humorous because I think it was a sitcom level fail.
Okay, so you didn't buy the new web camera?
That too, but it is sort of related.
Asked
So
me 5 times to confirm that. You asked me 5 times to confirm the
yeah,
camera.
and the last time I asked you to confirm, you said no, it's too expensive, and we left it at that. So anyway, at one point at my workplace, I was supposed to order office supplies, which for me was a multi-level nightmare because I have to call people, which is already a no. First that. Second, I have to make a list of those supplies, and you know how office supplies are. You never like say like, oh, we need like 3 staplers, 2 duct tapes, and that's it. No, you want it all. You know, you want all of the sticky paper of many colors and document trays and office
Can't
safe.
believe people are still using that. Don't you people use PDF and
No, no.
okay.
We also have our scribe monks doing the documents.
And you have a picture of that demon
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah. I need to find I need to find the demon's name. He had a name, a very specific name. So,
Cthulhu. Just kidding.
no, but it's a sort of something like that. So anyway, and then I needed to make a list, and I also needed to call the supplier to tell them that we are an international project and that we are actually employed by a firm that does not have its headquarters in Serbia, so they can only pay via payment card that I have, but it's not on any, and like I told them, you know, and then
Oh, somebody gave you the perfect task.
yeah, and then I had to make an invoice, and what's an invoice? I never made an invoice, and I did make an invoice, but I forgot I made an invoice. So yeah, so that whole nightmare sort of ended, and I made a huge list of those office supplies. One of which was this like whiteboard on wheels that you can push around, a mobile whiteboard, which only was used once. You know, whatever they put on it, they never erased, and now it's there forever. So I send all of my project members, hey guys, this is the final list. Please send me any comments. They don't send any comments. Okay. We order it, we pay for it, everything. Now, all of us, there's 4 of us, were in the same office. However, due to some reasons, our boss came and told the 2 of us to go to a different office, and he moved with the other 2 project members. So, and now the boss is, he's a great guy, but he has basically 2 modes: lighthearted and joking, and when he's dead serious, totally dead serious. Like if he's dead serious, you know, I don't want to say Jekyll Hyde because he's not evil or malicious or anything, but you know, he might get short temper or something because he can really get stressed. So when the office supplies came, he was in the stress mode. So, and the other two project members who were with him in the office, still, they didn't know him that well. They weren't all that relaxed with him. So, they weren't all that for jokes and everything. The office supplies come. We take out the scalpel. We cut the boxes open, and we start taking out things. Oh man. So okay. That a coworker of mine, Marina. So she has like her back turned towards the boss. First, she takes out a box of pens. They were supposed to be blue pens. We got like 200 red pens. I mean,
who cares? But okay, please.
No, it's sort of important because if you use a red pen, it implies that you have made that you're correcting a mistake or something. So
so the color of the ink is red.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well.
Okay, so first, and you see that she wants to laugh, but she does not want to bother the boss. And then she's giving to the other guy. She's giving all of these things so he could put them in our cabinet. And as he does, he finds in that cabinet some document that a different coworker of ours has been looking for months. He's like, "Hey guys, what's this?" And then Marina's like, and there were some other lesser fails until we got to the print paper. She takes out this huge pack of print paper, and it's in this blue package.
Okay.
And I say, "Oh, thank God we finally got the paper. Now we can put it in the printer." And they want to open the packaging, and they realize that the packaging is translucent and that the paper is blue. And I'm like petrified, and Marina's like, "How did you not notice that the paper is blue? It literally says aquamarine." And they say, "I thought it was the name of the company. Who sells blue aquamarine print paper? It's not even aquamarine, it's turquoise." And you can see, it was sort of like that when you want to laugh at a funeral. You think of something funny or something sort of funny happens, and you want to laugh out loud even more so because it's such that serious atmosphere. And you can see Marina. Yeah.
B, hold on. Did you order the red pens as well, or
yes.
so? Oh, you completely nailed this one.
I mean, you're my boss. You know what I'm like. I know boss of mine was ever a fan of me as opposed to other coworkers.
Oh, first of all, I had this question that I didn't ask because you just went straight to it. But I wanted to ask, why did they appoint you? Like, you're the last person I would give this task to. Like, the last person.
Because I'm a project administrator.
Yeah. It was in your job description to order red ink pens and aquamarine blue paper.
To this day, I stand by aquamarine print paper. It looks so much like the packaging of the paper. Mm-hmm. And again, the color of the paper does not match with what you would think aquamarine is. I thought it was the name of the company.
Yeah, but also to go back, nobody reviewed.
Of course, nobody did. Now, to be quite honest, I don't want to blame them too much because if somebody else made that list, of course I wouldn't open like 200 links to individual products and say, products 54, 128, and 129 are off. Like that's the wrong link. It does not match. Like, of course they would not do it. I don't want to blame them too much. I'm just saying that they should also have some blame.
Literally 0.001%.
Yeah, but it's still
Everything
something.
else is on you. Everything else is on you.
Man,
Good one.
it's so good.
Good one. So guys, how about you? Had any Lenten fails? I mean, you might not be
Orthodox.
Orthodox, but still, any fails during the Orthodox Lent?
Yeah, any fails between March 26th and May 2nd.
Do share so that we can judge you.
You will, if you share a fail, we will write a very judgmental message for you, and then we can get to see how people who read the comments but that do not watch the episode first condemn us how we are treating our audience.
Exactly.
It
That's
will be
exactly what
fun.
we are gonna do.
It will be fun for all ages. Oh, once I accidentally drank milk. I mean, were you blind? Yeah.
Oh, by the way, badem, как скажи?
Almond.
Almond, yeah. Wife made something out of almond.
Milk.
No, not milk.
She milked their little almond udders.
She made almond spread.
Oh, nice.
It tastes like cheese. It's ridiculous. She's gonna do a video, obviously, because I'm gonna force her to do the video. It is perfect. It's
I already
Lenten.
made a video about it.
Sorry?
I already made a video about it. Can we use replacement foods during the fast?
And the answer is, look, you don't call it cheese. It's almond spread. It's something you make out of almond. Like, that's not a replacement. How dare you call my wife's work replacement food?
I'll call it processed grass product and eat a beef burger.
But also 100% not beef, replacement beef.
I mean, yeah, it replaced one calf.
Guys, share your fails so that we can judge you. We need it.
You will get top-rated judgment from failed Christians.
Yes, especially B.
Yeah, and then you get to see us getting judged by people who are not in the know.
AKA zealots.
Not zealous. Maybe they're just, well-meaning people who are trying to improve us, but they just don't know about our little game.
Zealots. You literally said it. People who want to improve us. Like, come on. Talk to the next one.
By the way, no, sorry. In Serbian, we do not have an expression for unsolicited advice, but we need one. It is such a good expression. I love it.
We don't. You and I should coin it.
Yeah. And also a word for coin.
Lovčić.
When you coin something, not when...
Skovati.
Bye! Wow, that was quick.
Okay, then.
Bye.
I'm M.
So it's like, hey guys, I'm...
Malo sam ošiljario. Fula. Okay. Ajde. My name is M.
Name isn't M.
Okay.
Okay.